Amritsar, the city that is a pool of nectar. Amrit means elixir and Sar is lake. The largest city of Punjab is known for its joie de vivre. Amritsar is a destination that encapsulates the ideas of eat, pray, love, and lots more. I left for Amritsar with a group of friends. It was a short flight and we managed to touch down at noon. Making our way to Ramada Hotel, where we had made our reservations, we stopped by Kanha Sweets shop for lunch. We were recommended by some friends that it has some amazing puri chole. I have to say, they were so right. The puris were fluffy and the chole was the perfect amount of spice. It certainly took the edge off our flight. As tempted as we were to immediately start exploring, we had to drop by to the hotel and leave our bags and take a quick break to recover from the flight. But evening, we were ready to hit the town. Indeed, the shops we came upon had plenty to offer by way of full curries, dupattas, suits. Raja's shop in particular had some offerings that really caught our eyes and had us walking out with heavier arms and a hole in our pockets. You can't go shopping in Amritsar and not buy some jutis. It's one of the things it's famous for. Along with the fulkari and embroidery works. Raunak Juti in particular is well known for its intricately handcrafted footwear. And foodies looking for souvenirs, gifts for foodie friends, have no fear. Amritsar has its own unique varieties of papad, buddies, masalas that's known to really uplift any dish. Be sure to grab some. Now, if there's anything a food lover needs to know about Amritsar, that it has the best dishes short of being invited in for a home-cooked meal can be found in many of the dhabas. Bhavans offered only vegetarian meals, but such lip-smacking delicious ones. With winter having come to the northern states, we were able to try out their sarson ka saag, makki di roti, as well as their maa ki dal, all of which were excellent. Along the dhabas, you can also find many sweet shops in Amritsar to satisfy your dessert cravings. We took an auto to visit one ourselves, called Gurudasram Jalebi Wala. Dear God, bear with me as I gush to you on how exceptionally good their jalebis were. Warm, crisp, not too sweet or oily, and they were the most succulent jalebis I have ever tasted. And my friends agreed to me too, by the way. They made no less than 3 trips with me to the place. And honestly, there's something about sugar-dipped fried dough in any form, whether it's jalebis, malpuas, churros, and that just makes the lives beautiful. On that sweet note, we ended our first day in Amritsar. Day 2, after breakfast, we headed out to Jallianwala Bagh. The site is a no-car zone, so you get a chance to walk and appreciate the quiet scenery of the area. There's a national museum you can visit to learn and understand the history that surrounds the Bagh. Shortly after, we made our way to the Golden Temple for darshan, something that I have been meaning to cross off my bucket list for a while. But what had me completely in awe and utterly humbled was seeing the langars. As a chef, I know all too well the amount of effort that goes into creating beautiful, nourishing and tasty dishes that leaves my guests feeling happy and completely satiated. The kitchen at the langars does the very same, but over nearly 140,000 visitors. Yes, you heard it right. Every single day, and everyone, whether a king or a beggar, is treated the same here. Everyone walks away feeling satisfied. I had the opportunity to do seva and in doing so learned so much.
More than 1,30,000 people eat here every day. This is a mammoth kitchen which I think any 5 stars or any other hotels would put into shame. So many people doing seva and they are feeding everybody free.
Like I did, I actually prepared and served the food. It was an incredible experience that I urge you to all try. Intent on experiencing everything we could of Amritsari cuisine, we immediately after made our way to a restaurant named Crystal to sample their butter chicken, keema naan, tandoori roti and Amritsari fish. As the night threatened to creep into morning, we made our way back to the Golden Temple to take the sight of its gold-plated exterior being lit up. What a sight it was to witness it all shining glory and to see why Amritsar was referred as the city of the pool of nectar. So that was Amritsar, everyone. As I make my way back to the Jalebi Wala for the one last treat before my flight back home, they really were just that good. Tell me, what do you think about this little adventure? My short trip just barely scraped the surface of what this incredibly welcoming city has to offer, but has it sparked a desire to visit in you? So tell me all about it in the comments below and feel free to ask me any questions about planning your own trip. In the meantime, stay well, take care, and don't forget to subscribe to Chef Ananya Banerjee. You would not like to miss any of my travel adventures.